Name.
Okay. I'm gonna call the meeting to order. I'm gonna call the meeting to order. This is the November 18th, 2022 meeting of the Pulaski County Board of Election Commissioners. All commissioners are here. We have a quorum. First item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. If you all would stand with us. Face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, second item on the agenda is the approval of the meeting minutes from the November 14th, 2022 meeting. Have the commissioners had a chance to review those minutes?
Yes.
I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is the final provisional ballot hearing for the November 8th, 2022 general election. And I think our election coordinator is not in here with us just yet, so we'll have to hold for a second till we get her in here.
Yeah, tell them what they need to do when they do come up.
I think we'll, yeah, we may, I guess we'll see if we have any. Yeah. Madam Clerk, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well for my two ones.
Can't complain.
Seemed like yesterday or something.
Feels about like that, yeah.
Do we need a minute? Okay,
A lot of stuff to staple and pepper clip at the last minute.
okay. Okay, Amanda, we have gotten to our final provisional ballot hearing.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind leading us into that.
All right, so we have, after the last meeting, we have added in a few more ballots. So we're up to 286 that were actually tabulated. 291 were approved, but after opening the provisional ballot envelope, there was no ballot inside 5 of them. So we could not actually tabulate those ballots. But here are the lists, the final list of who was counted, who was not counted, and we got the certification on it for you guys.
Take a look on the certification real quick first.
Is this sorted in any manner?
Alphabetically, by last name.
There's a larger stack here that's also stated, so I guess we can't confuse it.
Yes, they're separated by election day and early vote. But the lists are in order by last name.
We'll take a look at that certification. Just approve. Good catch. Amanda, we need to fix
Have a
our
little
certification.
typo
here.
after David's name. I'm sure that's left over from before.
That's the old
probably was.
cut and paste.
Right.
Yeah.
Reminds me of mine.
That, my friend, is a great question. I'll get that with you.
Right.
You started out as city council, then you went to county judge, then you went to legislature. And that was the
I do have a question about the clerks here. It's a simple one. I notice we have clerk's explanation. Some of them are left blank, but on the previous column where it says provisional ballot, envelope, reason, if it had a reason there and then nothing in yours, is there?
I'm gonna let Candace,
Is
raise your
this,
hand.
is this on election day or is this on?
This is early voting.
Early voting.
If you'd like, I can give you a page number, make it simple.
Do you happen to have a line number?
Yes, no, I don't.
What, give me a name? 'Cause I'm not finding any, oh, hang on.
Well, precinct vote would be EV3, last name Baker.
It's okay.
And what's the first name?
Grant. Oh, I'm sorry, let me back up. It'd be Nekei, Nekei. Provisional ballot envelope reason was not on precinct voter registration list, and then it's just left blank in the clerk's spot.
And you said it's at 83?
Yes, ma'am.
Kid Baker. All right, I have, says needs envelope to verify. He's gonna have to look it up in the system.
That'd be fine.
Sorry.
Amanda, I guess I should not mark on you.
Right.
Yeah, that's the official copy.
Once you all have looked through the list, and we're gonna ask if we have anybody here that's here to present any evidence, okay? So when you get through looking, let me know.
Absolutely.
So based on our report and looking at her recommendation, it actually was accepted. And so we had to look at the envelope to see what the reason was, because it wasn't on there. And based on that, we saw that she was registered. No reason was given on the envelope, and we could not find any reason that she should have been given a provisional ballot. She was registered, her name, address were correct, she was in the correct precinct, and so that's why we made the recommendation to accept.
I got two more.
Okay, sorry. All right, what's the next one?
First name James, last is Roberts. And let me know what other information you may need. It was an EV3.
EV3?
Yeah.
Your date of birth?
It said not on precinct voter registration list in the provisional ballot envelope reason.
Do we have a birthday?
It says right there, precinct one.
Yes, hold on a second.
Are they doing it like?
10/9/68.
10/9/68.
Instead of precinct one.
So on Mr. Roberts, he also was accepted. So again, we had to look at the envelope to verify, compare it to what was in our system. Address was correct, everything was correct. We're not sure why they were given a provisional ballot, but we recommended to accept it based on comparing the provisional ballot, the envelope to our system.
And the last one saying, it's in the R's, Mary Roland, R-O-L-A-N-D.
And if we're gonna use a birth date, I'd prefer to just show that to them rather than speaking it.
Okay. And
If
there
you need a
is,
birthday, we'll.
there is none on
Is
this.
it Mary Rowland?
That is correct.
He's correct.
And there is no birthday, so
We recommend to accept it. So again, we recommended to accept that one after looking at the provisional ballot, the envelope, I keep saying ballot, I apologize. The provisional envelope again, comparing the information that was on there and the information that's in our computer system. We recommend that we accept that ballot because everything is a match as well.
how do we want it?
Are they marked as accepted?
Yes.
They are marked as
Then
accepted.
we've already counted them.
Just leave, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I picked up.
I have a quick question. Just not one on a ballot that was marked no. Envelope reason was not on the precinct list. Clerk's explanation was confirmed removable due to conversion issue. What is that conversion issue?
If you can give me a name, that way I can look it up. Sorry.
It's okay, I'm not.
That would be great if you could bring it over. The first name's kind of. So that's on election day. You're in.
First one.
Do you want us to sign off on the individual spreadsheets as well as the top?
Very last page.
That copy.
I haven't looked at that one yet.
We'll get into the chair first.
Just hold on for a moment.
Sure.
Do you have a question there, Commissioner?
Yeah, I have a question on this one. I think you already probably looked at this one. So I think I would have pulled up a few where, you know, like this one. This one, you know, they said it doesn't match it, so they counted it. Somebody voted on it, but on this, I don't know what that means. Marked as a- Same issue. I don't know what that means. It's really explain it to me. They use those signatures to.
Okay, so the issue on Miss Jackson is that that is actually a removable, and there are she has multiple registrations, and they chose the one that is actually a removable one. And so, and I don't know why they chose to use the word conversion. That's not really applicable there.
Yeah.
But it's an issue with, that the poll worker chose the wrong, or it appears that they chose the wrong voter. They chose a voter that was removable.
Okay, so as far as, I guess I don't quite understand. So was any of the registrations for her active?
Yes.
He says yes, so.
So should that one be looked at again? I'm gonna ask about this one.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
I
about
think
that.
this one.
Yeah, this one, I get that.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. That's, okay, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
going through it, but I'll bring it back to that.
The addresses didn't match, so we're gonna check and see the address that she gave, if they were in the right precinct.
Okay.
So give us just a second.
Cool, thank you.
Okay. So after comparing, we got lucky. One of the ones that was active is, everything compares, all of her personal information compares, address is the only thing that's different, but she did vote in the address that it was changed to, which means that we have an application to update her address, so that one should be accepted based on that information.
Okay, great. Get that one counted then.
Which one?
This one. Should I mark it since this one's no longer the final? Should I just mark on this?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
print it back out.
I have another question for y'all. I'm gonna bring it over to you again.
I'm just writing down the signing number so we make sure that it changed.
Take as much time as you need. That doesn't, that says, mark it already. But it says sign tablet full.
So what that means on that particular one is that they had already voted.
Right.
And they had signed a tablet.
And it did
And-
compare,
and-
and they just tried to vote twice. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. We were allowed to.
So we got the one that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, the one that.
I just put one little dot.
Got that one.
Yeah.
Good problem.
That one. And if you pass that other big list, I'll just keep looking through it while we kind of move on with our
You
business.
can
That's
move this
fine.
back, I just want to see where she made corrections. She went through it, I want to see, okay, this one here. So this will be counted now?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, you guys want to
Yeah.
fine tune.
Don't usually expect to find anything, but you.
Good catch, Sydney.
Thank you. We can move on. I'll just keep perusing this one. This is the early vote list, which is less, they've had a lot more time to deal with things. So the election day list is my main concern. It's up to y'all. You can go ahead and move on. This one's harder to read. It's smaller. I'm fine with moving on to the hearing.
You want to fix that later, or you want to fix that?
We're gonna do them all together, that way if there's any more.
Gotcha, as we go.
Right.
All
That's
right, do we have anyone here that came to present some evidence at the provisional hearing?
Well, go ahead, she's the lady, let her go first.
Yes, ma'am?
Well, the only real evidence I have is my voter registration card. I received a letter from your committee saying I was not on the registration list. I called the number that was given and talked with Christie, who said indeed I was on the list and had been on the list since September the 28th, 1968.
What is
And I
your,
don't understand, now, this is not how mine started. My ballot was rejected because I was told that I had already voted at Hillary Clinton Library.
what is your name?
Margaret Mary Dawson, look for Mary Dawson.
And did you vote early, or did you vote?
I went to Thompson to vote early.
Okay.
Mary Dawson. Yes, it does show early vote 1027 at Clinton Library and not on precinct list. Do you,
That was not me.
do you mind bringing up your card?
What's that?
Signature on the ballot envelope. Signature on the, what was the second signature page?
Poll book, from the electronic poll book.
Wish we could, can we separate this?
I didn't mean to staple that.
I've been in touch with Shout Out Arkansas today. Get Loud. Oh, I'm sorry, Get Loud Arkansas, and hoping that they could help me understand what was going on. And I actually got to talk with Senator Joyce Elliott, who called someone at the county clerk's office and was told that this was a very common clerical error.
Wouldn't say it's common, it happens occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that
You know,
could get off a line or something, but I did not vote it. I did not vote it.
What do we got?
Hillary Clinton,
This is the signature on
and I forget
the
her.
ballot envelope. And this is the one from the poll book.
Well, that certainly looks different. I mean,
You're done.
a little bit.
What is this one?
Well, wait,
That's
Maybe
another
this-
one
I'm
from
confused.
the previous
Hang on.
poll book capture.
And here's a previous poll book capture.
Are you looking at that signature?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Talked with, Edwards, Candace Edwards, a couple of days ago, she had reviewed that signature and she thought it did look similar to mine. And she sent me a copy of it. It is not my signature. The D looks a little bit like my D. That is, I can even tell that says Dawson. Can you?
It looks very similar to me. Maybe there's another issue here. Do you have another example of your signature, like
Maybe
your
there's
driver's
some-
license or something?
Yeah, I've got my driver's license.
Maybe we could,
Yeah, that's very much. Okay.
And so, let me see.
there's not much, I mean, it's the early book was her card name, the address is right, everything.
It's not my signature.
I understand, yeah. No, let me just, it may just be there's another.
Very, very small.
Yeah, thank you.
Change mine to the print, so I can just print it.
And I think she signs it Mary Margaret Dawson and not just Mary Dawson.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one she used on election day. So that's, yeah. And then this is from Holbrook on, wait, hang on.
This is
This is
from
the
previous-
signature, this is the signature that was signed at the library on 10/27.
Now, was that the Hillary Clinton?
I believe so.
Are they allowed to?
Oh, yeah,
Where
it
she
says Hillary
signed
Clinton.
on the
And then
poll.
you just look at the print.
And then they gave her a provisional ballot at
I'm
Thompson
very-
Library.
I'm very, can we just confirm that that was indeed
In other words, you don't.
what was, I mean, wait, when you vote the provisional ballot, they don't sign the poll book. Wait,
Oh, they don't sign.
hang on, you sign the poll book when you get your ballot, but not
Do you want her to
after.
come up? Do you need her to
Let
come
me,
up?
let me
Let's
visit with
ask-
an
Let's
answer.
ask the,
That doesn't look much like a picture either, come to think of it.
Okay.
If y'all want to.
What would you have?
Let's see what he has. Yeah, let me see what he has.
okay. So where are the signatures again? Let me see. Let me see. So that was the,
This is,
That's the
so
previous
there's the,
poll book. So this is the one that was signed at the library. This was what was signed on election day. That's the previous ballot.
Every year, after the election's finalized, everybody's already elected, everybody's already in office and in power. Then they're gonna get one. I'm not gonna get another one, if I get another one.
Yeah.
I may be able to give you.
Thanks. No, I didn't.
This is,
I,
because it's funny, how you can get me on jury duty, but I'm not registered.
what can?
Yet I have to show up to jury duty.
we're just trying to get a better look at the signature that was put down on the early vote.
Yeah, because, I mean, if I get it, it's missing the middle name, but otherwise it looks exactly the same.
Yeah. Possible.
I'm gonna return this to her, unless you wanna review that some more here. We don't have our fancy looking glass today.
no, I'm sorry, but we have them on our phones.
That's true. Yes, yeah, I can do that.
Because it changed, I used to vote in a different church. And now they've got me voting ever since I moved to this new grant. I'm supposed to go to this precinct 41 church.
Okay, let me ask you all to hold it down a little bit. We've got our person that's keeping our minutes, can't hear what's going on. So if you
We
would.
do have a live stream going as
Yes,
well.
and we do have a live stream.
Email that you sent me. And
What date?
Tuesday.
What are you saying? It says it's at Thompson Library on 11/3, not Hillary Clinton Library. That's what's the problem. They listed the wrong library, but also that date's wrong.
So this is the actual signature out of Central Point that I made a copy of.
Candace, can I borrow you for a second?
That's this one.
This provisional ballot envelope says Thompson Library and it says 11/3, not 11/8 election day.
That wasn't us that put that in, that would have been
The poll worker,
the
yeah,
poll
but
worker. And so that's gonna have to, that's
It
gonna
does say
be,
Thompson Library, not Hillary Clinton Children's Library.
that's when, okay, that is
Yeah, no,
when
that's
she,
fine.
that's the provision. The
Right.
Clinton is
That's why I'm
when
trying to
she
get out of
signed
the way,
it.
so you can see. That's just,
Yes, I know, it's a little confusing, I get it.
My bad.
Yeah.
This was Dana, she voted at Thompson
Yeah.
Library. Got it now. Wait, no, this is still early vote. Not election, wait. Yeah, early vote. I got it now. I don't know what to do with that. That is from the 10/27 one.
which is,
Cameras at the library, check for my, to make sure I wasn't there, I was not.
Well, the signatures do look. That's right, there's a pretty. That's something from the middle name, I have to agree.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's pretty
it really
close.
is, I mean,
I
especially,
mean,
That's a,
that's a match right there.
do you always sign with your middle name? You sometimes
I
sign
go
it.
by Margaret Dawson, but I know I'm on the registration as Mary Margaret Dawson, so I think, but somebody tells me I'm only y'all are only able to find me under Mary Dawson. Now, you've got my address and you got my date of birth, don't you? Under Mary Dawson or Mary Margaret Dawson?
well, that'd be the
Candace,
clerk.
can I have another question for you?
Sure.
No, we do not find it. When you search Mary Dawson, she's the only one who pops up. I believe we have Margaret in there, it's just her middle name is not Mary Margaret as her first name. But I would like, if you want to look it up.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you. That would probably solve the mystery of potential. Yeah.
So when I do a search and I type in Mary Dawson, this is the only one that comes up, and it is Mary Margaret Dawson. We just have Margaret as her middle name.
What about if you search Margaret there? Curiosity.
Nope. When people watch, you can't type for it. Of course not. Margaret Annis Dawson.
Okay. Is it possible that?
That is her signature.
Interesting, but it's not signed. No.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean,
No, it's not anywhere close.
What-
No. Well, wait, one more time. Give me that one. Yeah, no.
let me. Oops, sorry, wrong button.
I'd be happy to sign my name for y'all.
So that That is the signature that was signed the day of the election, or the early voting
And
day.
this is voter registration.
This
I
would
meant
be
the
the
other-
different marker.
The other voter. Just trying to, we don't have anything to compare that to. I don't have a good answer. Sorry. I don't have a good answer.
I guess we'll have to just make a call on it.
If there's no middle name, this sushi is weird.
just-
It's a little off.
I think that, that's where I was about to go. I think the benefit
This
of it.
person's not have had to show some sort of identification.
They would have.
Yes,
I've been told that they were not requiring IDs at Hillary Clinton.
Yes, they were.
no, they would be,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that we should err on the side of the voter.
Yeah,
I agree.
I concur.
There's enough
There's
difference.
some difference.
Am I gonna get my vote?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And how am I gonna be assured that this isn't gonna happen next year?
If you think there's somebody out there impersonating you, let us know.
I really think it's an honest mistake, but still, it shouldn't have happened.
Yes, ma'am. I'll,
I mean, is
When-
there any way to check with the poll worker? I mean, not, do they take, are there cameras there?
no,
No.
no.
The signatures are very, very similar. We definitely are trying to err on, your side
Well,
here.
I can see the D, and that's all I can see. But now, I know my signature.
Sure.
Understand.
And, man, I was at my own home with family at 3:30 that afternoon. And they're willing to verify that.
Well, we're going to count your
We're gonna
vote.
count
We're counting your vote, but
So-
we
Okay.
definitely,
I just had to say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Do we have,
It's alphabetical by last
where
name.
is,
Back on the other page there. Awesome. Page there.
okay. That one right there.
Over here.
Okay. Do we have anyone else that's here to present evidence regarding the,
I just have a question. I've been trying to get my vote counted since 2009, ever since I moved to my new address. Every 2 years I go to my new precinct I'm supposed to vote at. They tell me that I'm not registered there to vote there.
what is your name, sir?
Roger Duncan.
Did you vote earlier on election
No, I
day?
voted on election day. I've been voting on election day,
We have that.
For the last-
Johnny.
Let's
like I
see.
say, 4 elections, and all I get is something in the mail saying my vote don't count, and then when they say it, they say because I haven't been voting.
What's your name again?
Duncan.
Oh, sorry, Duncan.
Yes, ma'am, Roger Duncan, 3017 West Broadway Road.
It says you live in Cabot.
It's a Pulaski County.
It's a Pulaski,
address.
is it in that East Justice, Republic,
It's
West
It's
Republican?
off of 107,
Yeah.
about 5-6 miles behind the airbase.
Okay,
I'm
that's
supposed to
a,
vote at a certain church,
So-
precinct 41.
I'm gonna bring this over to Candace here.
Take a look.
Certainly know the area you're talking about.
I live right there by the volunteer fire station, right on the other side of the road there. I've been there since like 2000, May of 2009.
I have that he has been voting.
Say again?
I do have that he has been voting and that has been rejected.
Every time.
We, however, do not have a current application on him. We have a signature from when he has voted, but we have no application.
Well, I filled these out every 2 years when I went there. I filled one of these out every time. And they even say right here, I have a voter ID number. So there's my
Right,
voter
because it is
ID.
removable. We do not have one of these on file in our office.
Well, I've done it every 2 years. They put everything in this envelope. They're supposed to send all that to you guys every year, and this guy tells me every time I go in there, well, once we do this, it'll be fixed. This will never happen to you again. I come in 2 years later, same thing happened, it happened again. I came back, and we filled all this out again. He even remembered me this year when I went in there. He goes,
Where are you-
again?"
where are you
He's
speaking
like, I
of?
don't know how many times we
Where-
had to
Yeah.
do this.
We
Sir?
did this.
Yes, I need that form right there.
He's supposed to have that in his envelope then.
Well, this is the original.
But if that's in
We
the
did this.
envelope, I don't get
He's
the
supposed
envelope.
to put everything into these envelopes to give to y'all like they send in my ballot. Because
Where
they send
are
in
you-
my ballot.
where-
everything.
Where are you going, sir?
Sir,
Where are you
sir,
voting?
We're
where,
voting at precinct 41.
No.
It's a
No.
church out there.
Where are you taking your documents?
you said you
say
spoke
you
to a
give
man.
these documents to who are you
I
giving?
feel, all I know is the guy tells me.
What
the
What guy?
The guy who works at Charles' registration office in the church out there between Cabot and Jacksonville.
I don't know
Make
what,
Arthur Assembly of God.
That's it's a big church. I
oh,
believe
you mean
He's talking
on,
about
when
the
you go to
poll.
vote?
That's where I
You're
go
talking
to
about a poll worker.
No, well, I go in there, I give them my name, then they say they don't have anything on me that I haven't voted. They send me, take me to another guy, I fill out for a provisional ballot, I fill out all my paperwork, name, address, whole 9 yards, he sends it all in, and then, like I said, every 2 years I get the same thing, saying my vote wasn't counted because whatever reason, usually it's because I didn't vote or whatever.
Well, the registration form is supposed to be returned to the clerk's office independently.
I've registered to vote through the driver's license division years ago. I've registered, like I said, I've been registering over and over, and for some reason it's not getting to the people it's supposed to get to.
It's supposed to go to the clerk. If you take it directly to the clerk, it will always,
So then you're telling me when I fill out the paperwork there, he's not really doing anything?
the DMV offers that as a, what do we call that? It's, courtesy, thank you.
But my point is, I've done it at the DMV, and I've done it since 2009, every 2 years at this church. I've been filling out all this paperwork and sending it in every time. And every time they tell me, this'll fix it, it won't be a problem, and then
Well,
I have to take out, just
say
like all
that,
these people, I have to take time out of my day to come here again and try to prove that I'm Roger Duncan, I live where I live, I've lived there for 12 years, I got a driver's license that proves it, I got a VA ID card to prove who I am.
But you have
Sir.
to be on the registration.
yeah,
Well, let me ask you this, what is a voter ID number if I'm not on the registration?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to
Because
ask
that's
the-
my whole question,
we'll
if I have a
to ask
voter
the
ID
clerk.
number, my
Hold
point is I
on a
should be
second.
on the registration. Yeah, like I
Is
said,
that,
I get
is
called for
that
jury
true,
duty.
Madam Clerk? If he has a voter ID number, does that automatically mean
He's
he's
on
on
the
the registry?
removable list at this point.
Okay.
We have now.
And what is this
Excuse me, Mr.
removable
Hold on a
list
second.
mean?
Mr. Dunn, excuse me. Now that he's given this to us, we have this and we can put this in the system.
Well,
And
this,
he
to
would be-
be honest with you, this is the first time he gave me this card back. Usually this card went in an envelope with whatever he sent in with my provisional ballot
And
to
that
show
was
that
not
I was supposed to show.
Because they
all
should
of
not
that.
have done.
Okay, so we need this so that we can
Okay.
make sure that
Well,
you're in the
I'll make sure
system.
y'all got it. 'Cause I want it fixed, that's all I want.
We'll make sure that it gets fixed and we'll make sure we personally send it in. That it's fixed and with your new voter registration.
So does that mean my vote's gonna count or not count this time? Because I am Roger Duncan, I do live at this address, I do have a voter ID number.
No.
No.
Since you're not registered, we can't
Oh
count
my
you.
God.
You'll be registered tomorrow.
Again, it makes literally no sense to tell me I have a voter
Sir.
ID
Sir.
that says I'm a registered voter, and then you sit here and tell me I'm not on the voter registration list.
I'm
What
telling
was
you,
the voter ID number for if I'm not on the voter registration list?
I'm telling you what the clerk
So
just
you're not
said.
counting my vote?
We can't count your vote.
You can't why? I'm Roger Duncan, I live at this address, why does my vote not count? Why am I being disenfranchised
The law-
over and over again?
Hold your voice
Sir.
down. The law says you have
The
to
law?
be registered to vote.
I am registered to vote. I can't help that y'all can't keep up with what your job is.
This is not our job. The clerk does the registration, sir. And the clerk is telling us that you're not
So in
registered.
other words, my vote don't count. You're disenfranchising me
No.
again ever since 2009. It's the same crap over and over.
No, sir.
Yes, it is.
No, sir. You apparently have not been properly
Then you need
registered.
to train the people where I go to vote to tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do to get my vote to count. I I'm taking the advice of the people that y'all send me to talk to.
The clerk's office is where you need to make sure you're registered. Sir.
So in other words, my vote don't count. That's all I need to know, because I'm going to file a lawsuit against this commission right here for denying me my damn vote for the last, ever since Barack Obama. This has been going on, and it's bull crap. Just because I'm a Democrat or independent, I like to vote for somebody y'all don't like. If you want to start conspiracy theories, I can be just like everybody else. I just want my vote to count. That's why I drove over here this evening, to get my vote to count. And now I'm told that I drove here to get my vote to count, and you still ain't going to count it when you see me right here in person.
Right, and we want your vote to count.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
You would count my vote then because I'm right here and I'm
Sir, you need to lower your voice and speak to us professionally, please.
Oh, professionally?
Yes, sir, you need
Apparently
to.
y'all don't know how to tell people how to get their fucking vote to count.
Excuse me, sir, please don't speak like that or we'll ask you to leave.
Well, I'm just gonna get out of here because I'm apparently wasting my damn time. And I'll talk to an attorney or something and see if I can find out what the hell's going on. Because all these other people have been disenfranchised like me, and apparently it's all okay.
No, it's not okay. If you were properly registered, your vote would get counted.
I've been registered!
Sir.
I've been registered for 20 damn years! If y'all have your damn computer fixed, you know it!
Down.
Tell me to calm down. I wasted all my time to come here to get my vote count, and then you still don't count it. Excuse after excuse. Oh, the hell it is. I hope y'all had better luck than I did. And laugh about it, you little prick.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, you are. I've seen you smirking under your face. You guys make me fucking sick.
Okay. Do we have anyone else that would like to?
I would like to address my issue, if you don't mind. My name is Robert Nally.
Can you speak up for us a little bit, sir? Or you feel free to come closer.
To my wife.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Early vote or election day?
Early.
Okay.
And I'll stay up close because my voice doesn't carry. So
What was your,
I'm sorry?
what was your name?
His name is Robert Nally. He has severe anxiety.
Okay.
No problem. Glad you were here. Well,
Here it is.
it says he registered after the deadline.
Right.
Okay.
And from what we understand from the Secretary of State website, is to transfer from Saline to Pulaski, which is what he was doing, has to be done at least 4 days prior to Election Day.
Is that correct?
And I've got that in writing if you need to look at that.
Sure. Yeah, no, we're good.
And I called them to confirm that's up to date.
Okay.
And they said as long as he was registered or had transferred by the 4th, everything should be fine. He did it on the 1st.
Can
Can we ask the clerk to look at that?
Can I ask for a spelling of Nally?
Nalley. And I've got his card, which is dated the 3rd.
Okay. Get it printed.
Will the card help you look it up faster?
Oh, yeah.
And my thought is that there was a confusion. They thought he was registering rather than transferring, even though we had that information on the application.
And that is completely possible. They'll be able to pull up the form that was submitted, so.
Should I sit? Should I stay?
You're welcome to have a seat now. Thank you.
at it to make sure I'm not missing anything. Both of us have looked at it.
Yes.
I cannot see any reason that it should have been rejected. I can't explain why it's been on there. It should have been accepted. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
good deal.
We're
Vote's
good.
been accepted.
Thank y'all for
Thank you
coming.
for your time, everybody.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so that was,
You got him right.
perfect.
What was the last name?
Nally, we're marking him on our sheet too. Wonderful.
Do we have anyone else here? Yes, sir.
It's gonna be no, but I just registered today, so.
Unfortunately, you would have had to register by the 11th of October for this
Oh.
past election, but you are good going forward.
Okay, so there's this runoff election. Am I gonna have a chance to do the same votes on that one? Or?
If he wasn't registered until now, is he good to vote in the runoff
What date did you
He just
register?
registered today.
today?
Today, it's already past the 30
Okay.
days for the
30 days.
So
runoff.
we do that.
I'm not, can't even remember what the math is.
Okay. Can I suggest, for next year, well, are the poll workers supposed to recommend for you to register, go to the? Because I mean, if I was offered that advice, I would have went to the registration. Well, it was already too late. There's a
Yeah, it's too
30-day.
late. But you're registered now, keep
Okay.
that card,
Yeah.
and
We'll see you
you'll be on
next
the
time.
books from now on.
Yeah,
All right. Thanks, guys.
very good.
Thank you.
Anyone else here for their provisional ballot?
Okay.
Okay.
So it's just the 3.
So we have to wait for a reprint, I guess?
Yeah, we'll have to
I
wait
think
for a
there's just the
reprint
one
of
on
the
this
results.
one, but
Do we
I
need to
mean,
take a
we
short
have-
recess or anything, or is this quick? You just print the pages?
You want to take a,
We might need to take a short recess because,
Okay.
yeah, we'll have to
we need to
reprint the
reprint
reports.
for certification.
we'll recess for 20 minutes. Johnny, would you drop the string?
Yes, sir.